Significant job creation and a new air of confidence for Grand Bahama. Good evening, everyone. I'm Charisma Robinson.
I'm Kish Latterly. Thanks so much for joining us. Negotiations in London have wrapped up, and the government is pleased with plans for the island of Grand Bahama.
And as Clint Watson tells us, head of the delegation, Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, describing those talks as revolutionary.
A paradigm shift is set to come to Grand Bahama, according to Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie. Talks between the government and the Hutchison-Whampoa Group, as well as the MSC, will result in the dawning of a new day for Grand Bahamans. Not disclosing at this point any agreement regarding the expired Hawksbill Creek Agreement, Mr. Christie did reveal that the committee responsible for coming up with recommendations will have to report by early February on recommendations.
I have indicated that the government would wish to give consideration to a new paradigm in terms of our relationship and in terms of our presence in Grand Bahama. I would leave it at that because we're talking about partners and we're talking about making major steps to enhance the relationship with the partners, to have deeper relationship by the government in the involvement of Grand Bahama in the affairs of the investors, and to be able to give greater meaning to their investment, and I believe to cause more to take place in Grand Bahama. Those are the kinds of discussions we've been having all day.
MSC has agreed to expand its container port and is interested in starting a school to train people for cruise careers, both resulting in significant new jobs. Then there's the Ocean Key investment project in the northern Bahamas that will produce major job opportunities.
We have had a great expression of confidence in our country and confidence in our future. And I'm looking forward to their coming to New Providence in the next several days, really, where we are able to agree and sign an agreement, setting out our understandings in writing, and therefore leaving them in a position to plan to commence construction as early as January, and therefore creating jobs as early as January.
The move to expand investment in the Bahamas comes with a degree of comfort by MSC in working with the government. This according to President and CEO of MSC, Diego Aponte.
The Prime Minister Christie is a true leader, and he always keeps his people at the core of every discussion that we had. He always talked about giving hope to his fellow citizen, and I think this is beautiful. And I think we share very much the same value. We want to be able to say one day that we have somehow contributed to the success, let's say, of the Bahamas, and we're feeling very comfortable thanks to your Prime Minister, and I think that together we can make a long road together for the next decades and years to come.
MSC also plans on bringing new cruise ships to the Bahamas. Prime Minister Christie says they also talked about other projects and investments for the future. In London, Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.